Or Shtick.
Shtick.
I'm Todd. This
Grace.
is Joey. Oh,
Hi.
Grace.
Grace, yeah.
The Greek word for your name is charis.
Thank you. I've never seen you guys here before.
I was here last year. I've just been spread out in different areas around Austin and Nutley, especially for the last several months. Took some time off during the summer, but because I was busy. But so we're out here trying to share the gospel with people.
I would love to hear your...
So,
I believe in Jesus.
okay. So, do you believe in Jesus in a saving way, or just you believe that he was real?
Probably not in a saving way.
Okay.
I believe that I'm going to heaven and my
Okay.
daughter is going to heaven
Okay.
because we are...
Well, let's not focus on Grace's daughter right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't want to.
Just me?
Yeah, just you, because it
Okay.
gets a little weird when you start talking
Yeah.
about people's kids. So, and I know that for a fact because I have kids of my own, and Joey has like 17 children.
Okay.
So he started when he was 4.
Okay. I would still want to... I would love
So-
to hear your...
So here's the question: why is Grace going to heaven when she dies?
Because I am a good I know I'm not saved.
No, just go ahead.
Okay, I am a good person.
Don't worry about my definitions.
That's
Don't-
okay. I'm a good person. I teach my daughter to be a good person.
Okay.
We talk about the reasons why. We talk about the reasons why it's important to be a good person. No, she's fine.
Okay.
Hello, what's your
Crystal
name?
should be.
Oh, God.
Put your head up.
What's your name?
No, I asked you first. What's your name?
Put your
Just
head
tell
up
her.
and listen.
Joey. Hi.
No, but
Nice to
that's
meet you.
why
Crystal.
we're good people. I know
What's
we're
your
not
name?
I'm Todd.
saved.
Hi, I'm Crystal.
She is.
What?
Saved.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
No, you're not. She is. We're not.
What
Hey,
the
now.
hell,
Mostly
you guys?
saved.
Yes, you are.
So,
Okay, you say.
Can
Let's
we move
listen.
in like the doorway so
Yeah.
we don't get
I don't
pelted?
think so.
well, we're just trying. We try not to.
you can.
We try not to get too close because we don't want
This
to.
is so interesting.
we don't wanna
I have not
Okay,
seen
tell me
this
your
here
message,
in 100
like what-
years.
Well, I keep trying to, Crystal, but you keep interrupting
All right,
Grace.
go. Great, you go.
Just
You
introduce
go.
myself.
You
I'm
go.
just joking.
Okay.
So, the deal is that every single person born is born in sin. Every
Yes.
single person that's born in sins, not because they do something wrong, but because
Adam
they're
and Eve.
born with the sin nature, and that
And then
sin
we get
nature is
baptized.
no. Well, baptism doesn't have anything to do with it.
Oh.
So, baptism comes into play, but at a later point. But our destination when we die, heaven or
It's
hell,
heaven.
isn't based on whether or not we've been baptized. It's based on one thing. It's based on God's standards. And so God's standard for entering into heaven is absolute perfection. Are you absolutely perfect?
Are you? Absolutely not, but because of
I'll get there.
Jesus, we are. Because he died on the cross for us to save us from our sins, because we are not born perfect. You can't get to
You
heaven
can't.
without him.
And so is there anything that you can do to earn heaven?
No, you cannot do anything because Jesus did it for you.
Right.
All you can do
Jesus-
is believe and hope and pray and trust in him.
Well, and
Amen.
I would
Thank you.
Amen. And that's
Crystal
exactly
does not
what I think.
Crystal doesn't want to be out here anymore.
No,
she does.
I do. I'm
She
good.
believes.
I
know
am a
she-
very avid believer. Like, I'm with you guys.
So the thing is though is that it's more than just saying I believe, and it's more than just saying hope, because it's more than just that. When we talk about hope, like I hope I get that job, I hope I can get a new car, I hope I get that loan, or whatever it is. I hope that that person asks me out, or whatever the situation may be.
Yeah.
So that's kind of this ethereal, not tangible hope. But the hope that we have in God, in Christ, in the finished work of Christ, is a guarantee.
Yes.
So it's not just a hope, it's a reality. And that comes because Christ, being the second person of the Trinity, being God the Son, came as God in the flesh and did what we could not do. He lived an absolutely perfect life.
I believe that.
Okay.
I don't disagree with you yet.
Yet.
Or
Yet.
I will.
Yet.
Keep going, and I will.
And then
are
he,
you
and then
affiliated
living
with? Like, what's your-
and then living perfectly.
What?
Yep.
Is it like a sin that you're certain?
He paid a penalty. He paid a penalty that we could not pay.
Here we go. It's an elderly.
You want one?
Sojourners.
He paid a penalty that we could not pay.
I'll look at
very
it, but
cool.
I mean, I'm not from around
It's
here,
okay.
so I won't. If it's a church, I won't
I
go.
feel like
Here,
you
there you
guys
go.
should go
I would love to.
inside. It's really cold.
And
They
so,
don't drink.
oh, I'll probably have a
read
beer when I
this.
get home
Okay.
tonight.
As long as you
There's
don't
nothing.
get drunk.
There's nothing wrong with having a beer.
As long as you don't get drunk, right?
Yeah, drunkenness is a sin, but
All right, keep
So-
going.
so having that tangible hope comes from placing our complete faith and trust in the finished work of Christ on the cross and
Okay.
recognizing what God said in 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 21. He says, "For God made him, Christ, who knew no sin, to become sin on our part so that we could become the very righteousness of God."
Okay,
And
still
so,
agree.
And so what that means is that more than being saved from our sin, we're saved from the wrath of God, because contrary to what a lot of Christians believe today, yes, God is a God of love, but he's also a God of holiness, and that's his chief attribute, is holiness. When the angels are gathered around the throne, in Isaiah chapter 6, Isaiah
Can I
is...
cut you off?
Yeah, go ahead.
We know all these chapters. Am I right, ladies?
Yes.
So
I
what are
was
we?
raised in a Catholic church up
doing?
until
Grace is going to ask me a question.
What are we doing wrong? Like, what's your?
I don't know that you're doing anything wrong.
All right. What do you want us to stop doing, or
like what are you protest?
Like, what made you stop here at this particular point? Like, I am.
Well,
a
because we
firm
were down
believer
at
in
we
all
were
the
down
things
at the
you just
bakery
said.
for a couple hours.
A bakery.
The bakery lounge. We were down there for a couple
I'm not
hours.
familiar with your. I am from that town.
We were down at the bakery lounge right around the corner for a
Sorry.
couple of hours,
You ready for titties?
and they were getting kind of hostile.
Oh.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
Here, let me stop you at this point in political times. Donald Trump. Do we have any opinions? I mean, how in this political horrible time for our country, like, what can we do to be more Christ-like, more
We were already
God-like?
done.
I'm gonna stand here with you guys if that's cool. Go to Jordy's.
I mean, what do you want
We're
us to do
actually
right
Fucking
now?
go back.
We
just-
accept God.
Go
We
back.
love Jesus. We are.
I believe God's
Share
a
the
man of
gospel with
forgiveness and
people.
God's a man of
Why?
evolution.
Well, because people need to hear it.
But we'll come to you if we want to hear it.
You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
believe in
You
God.
understand.
Well, I know. I just
I'm a
make sure because
homosexual, and
What do you want me to say? How
I
would you
see
correct
nothing
that
wrong with that.
sentence I
we'll just say
said?
that God is God.
I don't know why you guys
God
see
is God, and God-
something wrong with
God
that.
is
I'm sure you
God
guys
is
eat the
a
shit out of shrimp.
God of
Shrimp's mentioned
forgiveness,
as a sin more
and
times than
I
homosexuality
believe
is
he's
in
not.
the Bible.
He
But I'm
has
sure you
evolved
fucking
in the
don't.
sense of that
Don't bat-
he realized
don't bat an
everyone
eye.
doesn't
No,
live
eating shellfish is a sin.
in,
It's
but
mentioned 6
has to be
times.
more and varies
Yeah.
children of
And
the
I'm
age
sure you
of
eat
12,
shellfish.
women of the age of 12.
Right, you do.
and
We're not living the Bible right now.
But I'm sure you think homosexuality is
Nobody
bad.
lives the Bible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do, but I don't see it.
I respect you.
Okay.
What you're doing right
People are
now is
disrespecting
pretty much
You're my friends, but I disrespect you. I respect you guys.
anything
And
that you're doing right now. You're saying whatever sin, whoever's sinning. If
I just
she's
wanna
sinning
hear,
about
like,
something,
what you
she's sinning
guys-
about
I
something.
just
I'm
we're
sinning
here to
because
share
I'm
the
a
gospel with
homosexual.
people, and if you
That's
know
what you're
Christ in
preaching,
a
right?
saving
He's
way,
standing
I feel
here.
like
that's
I do.
awesome.
I feel
He's
like I do.
standing here and he
I really
didn't say
feel like I
anything
do.
to you
So
directly.
I haven't
my-
been
No, he
saved.
did he?
Like,
No,
Okay.
absolutely
So
not.
he's not
So-
personally
I know
attached
she's
to you.
been
No,
saved.
absolutely not.
So
Okay.
my
If
only
he's
So
trying to
then
spread
compelling
the
question
gospel
for you
because
is the
that's
same
part
thing I have
of
to ask
the
myself
gospel.
every day, Grace.
Do you know
Do
the
you
gospel?
genuinely know
Like,
Christ?
I mean,
And I have to ask myself that every day.
What's your like take on
And
it?
so,
Like, what do you
Yeah.
think the gospel
Really
like
do.
says?
and that's why we
I
ask
think-
the questions that we
I
ask.
think
and
I
go
think
with
it
what
says
we
let's
do.
tessellate.
So what church do you guys go to, Beverly?
Sojourners
Yeah.
in Overtley.
What is it?
Like, what
Sojourners.
about it? Like, what? You said the whole thing, but like, what's the whole thing in your life?
We are non-denominational, but we're more
Yeah.
closely affiliated with what we refer to as
I'm not
Reformed
trying to be
Baptist.
like,
No,
hey,
no, no.
dude, you know, I
No,
just, like,
no.
listen to our
Yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
attacking you.
absolutely.
You're attacking
No matter
me.
what.
So I mean, we'll go with this.
And then I
We
sing
love
tessellate.
No, I'm
But they're
not.
sinners like everybody else. Ready to save
All
you.
day.
So I want to.
I'm just saying.
Can.
Such as what I was just talking about, shellfish.
Hey,
Shellfish?
I'm Todd.
Wait,
Jared, man, nice to meet you.
Come on, shake my hand, man. Man.
Nice to meet you.
So I heard you say you're homosexual.
I am.
So you're assuming that we hate you?
No, I'm not
Okay.
assuming that you guys
please,
personally hate me.
Okay, just I'm trying to make sure that we have a civil conversation. And you
Yeah.
sounded pretty angry, and I just wanted
No,
to
I'm
make
not
sure.
angry. I just think it's ridiculous that you guys are standing outside of a business doing what you're doing
Okay, why?
because you're pushing your religion onto people.
No, we're just trying to have conversations with people. Jared, right?
Yeah, but like, what are you doing with this?
We're trying to share the gospel with people.
Exactly. So
Okay.
you're kind of
So-
pushing that onto people at places where
we
they
have-
don't want to go to talk about religion.
there's free speech.
So
No, exactly. Yeah, that's
So-
why I'm talking.
right. So we.
Oh my gosh, puppy, where'd you come
I'm like,
from?
what is that noise? That is a big rat.
You know, I've encountered you guys before downtown. and
Not
I have-
me.
Well, not you guys
Right.
specifically, but protesters of the gospel, and
Okay.
I've been called some pretty nasty things.
Well, what I'm going to tell you right now, Jared, is that people who call you nasty names because you identify yourself as a homosexual they do not represent the rest of Christianity. So what I'm going to tell you is we don't look at you as a homosexual and think you're a worse sinner than anybody else.
But do you guys think it's okay to come down here and stand in front of a
Absolutely.
business?
Absolutely.
You think that's completely fine to do?
Absolutely.
Spreading the word of God.
Okay, so
If you
I'll
believe
hold up
you
my
felt
side.
strongly about it, like would you go somewhere and be like,
I
hey
believe
guys,
strongly about this, that you guys should not go here and you should go somewhere else.
We were already at the bakery, so we answered
Go
that.
back there. Go to Torgy's. There's another suggestion. The Rock. East Side. There's a lot of people on East Side that need to be saved.
Well, there's a lot of people all over the city of Austin that need to be saved.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. Do I?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Well, you do. Scriptures say that everybody knows there's a God. They just deny him.
I don't believe in God.
But you know He's real.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Where did you come from?
I'm telling you that I don't. Evolution.
Where
Science.
did evolution come from?
Evolution is evolution. It's science.
No, it's not.
science.
It's not proven science.
You guys don't believe in like the Big Bang theory or anything like
I
that?
believe in creation.
From one Almighty.
We'll find a way to say it.
From one Almighty.
Absolutely.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so you think it's ridiculous that I believe in a God that created everything, but it's not ridiculous to believe that everything that's here came from nothing.
No, you're absolutely right on that. No.
It takes more faith to be an agnostic or an atheist than it does to be a Christian.
I don't believe that whatsoever.
Oh, I know you don't, but it's true.
Whatsoever.
So,
I don't believe that there's a
But
higher
just
power.
because, you know what, just because we don't believe in God doesn't mean that we're standing at churches protesting against people that
I would
go to
love for you to
church.
come and protest at our church.
No, I'm not
I
going
have
to.
I have enough
I'm not
respect
going to.
because that's your place of religion.
Yeah.
This is not a place for religion.
My son was a minister.
So,
That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
like,
So,
you would not like it if we were outside of your
Wouldn't
church
bother me at
protesting.
all.
Well, you just
I
said
record everything.
You just said you wouldn't like it.
absolutely.
You just said that you wouldn't.
So are you Jehovah's
No, I didn't.
Witness?
No, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
you did. Didn't you just
What?
say? You just
I
asked
said I
him.
would love for you to come protest at our church. That'd be
No,
awesome.
because I don't feel that's right. I would not have anything.
But we're not protesting. So
Don't point at me, but do you have a sign of consent to say that you're
I don't
recording
have to in
somebody?
the state of Minnesota, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
What
is
church are you with?
Unfortunately.
Sojourners.
Which one?
Sojourners.
Sojourners?
Sojourners.
What's that do?
Where's that? Where's
in
that?
Albert
Where
Lea.
is that? In Albert Lea?
Yeah. So
What do they profess?
we are a non-denominational church that would be more closely affiliated with what would be referred to as Reformed Baptist.
Oh.
Like why? But like why
So
are
do
you
they
here
dance
in
and
front of
sing?
the
I'm just
bar?
wondering.
You know,
Like
I'm
as
just
part of the
curious.
church, as part of the church service?
No.
You're on.
Like
We don't have a
Roy
problem with dancing.
Buchanan.
You are on camera.
I don't
was a
care. I'm not
Baptist.
doing
I've
I've
anything.
never seen you
played
guys out in the
beautiful
daylight. I've
blues
only
guitar.
seen you out at
I'm
bars.
just wondering.
So I go everywhere. I go to college campuses. I go to bars.
He does.
I go just about everywhere. When time allows, I have a full-time job. So,
Yeah. What are you trying to get out of it though? Like
Oh, I'm not trying to get anything out of it. Just to make that clear.
but why do you do
Well,
this? though? I'm just curious.
Because God tells believers, especially if you go to the end of Matthew chapter 20. Why is my brain froze up right now?
Because it's
I've been out
freezing
here.
out.
Matthew
Because
20.
it's cold.
At the end of Matthew, here, let's safe. At the end of Matthew, Jesus looks at the disciples, all of his disciples, and he says, "Now, go into the whole world and preach the gospel to all creatures, making disciples and baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit."
Okay.
Or in my name is what he says.
So going out with a 6-foot wooden cross in front of a bar
That's
at
pretty fair.
almost 11 at night.
Do you ever go fishing?
No, I don't.
Have you ever fished?
When I was a kid.
Okay. When you went fishing, did you go fish in a mud puddle in the middle of the road, or did you go to a lake or a river where the fish
To a
were?
pond, because obviously there's no fish in a mud puddle.
Right. So we go to where people are.
Okay, people are. I can tell you there are a lot more people awake during the daytime than there are at bars.
Right, and I go out and do
night.
things during the day as
I've
well.
never seen any of you protesters out
We're not
during
protesting.
the day. Out during the day, I've never seen that.
Okay, so that's
This is
that's a
protesting.
logical
This is
fallacy,
definitely
Jared. That's a
protesting.
logical fallacy referred to as a part to the whole, because you haven't seen one thing, it's not true of anything else. Okay, that's a logical fallacy, and so if you want to have this conversation, let's just not use logical fallacies. Okay, let's have a straight up conversation.
I am having a straight
Okay.
up conversation.
Well, don't lump us in with a bunch of other things. Because I go out.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm lumping you guys in with what I'm seeing. You guys are
Right. So
standing
there again,
out
that's-
here
that's that
at
heart to
11 at
whole
night
logical
in front of a bar, a business, where I'm sure that you don't appreciate it.
Who doesn't appreciate it?
Well, I'm saying I'm sure that this place doesn't appreciate it. I'm sure the bakery doesn't appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys standing out, catching people coming out the door.
We haven't made one person stop and talk to us, sir.
Okay.
We haven't
Okay.
made. You came out and started talking to us.
No, exactly, because
Oh.
you guys are just standing out here.
Right.
And to me, I think
Are we
that's
doing
fucking,
harm to anybody?
No, I think it's super disrespectful though,
Okay. Why?
because you're standing
Based
out
on what
in
standard?
front.
What standard?
I-
Where do you get
I
your
just,
standard?
I just told you.
Okay,
You're
what's-
standing.
where do
Because
you
I
get-
think that
where,
it
where do you
almost
get your
makes-
moral
Because this-
standard for
this-
It
disrespect?
almost
I'm
makes
sure
it feel
this
like you're
business-
You don't-
love
insinuating
for
that
you
that
to be
people in
standing
this
out here.
bar need to be
You don't
like
believe-
Holding a giant
saved
cross
or
Jared,
something.
in the window.
Jared, you don't believe in God, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. Where do you get your moral standards?
My moral standards
Yep.
from myself.
Okay, so
from
you
what
just
I
made
see.
it. So you feel like we're judging people.
No. Nope.
I guess
You're
I
putting
kind of
words
feel
in my
that you
mouth.
are
Okay.
a little bit.
So you're judging us.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it okay for you to judge us, but we can't make other judge? We can't when we're not judging. But I'm going to say that if it's not okay for us to judge, why is it okay for you to judge? Where do you get your moral standard?
From Satan.
You get your moral standard from Satan.
No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. No, but no, it's just kind of a common thing where it's like if you're here and you're kind of judging, and that's how people are. If you're judging humans, humans are gonna judge you back because they don't. It's because we don't understand. It's a lack
I'm out
of
here
of
because
knowledge,
I
and
was sitting there trying to
but we
enjoy a
don't
peaceful
understand
drink, and
why
there's a
you're
6-foot
doing
fucking cross
this.
standing
Like
out.
why? Like
Because
why are you
I
doing
just told you
this?
because we want to tell people the gospel so
That's
they can repent and
ridiculous.
believe. Why?
Okay, well, you know what? Happy
standing out in
holidays.
front
I
of a
think
public
you
place
just
with a
carry on then.
6-foot
That's
cross.
great.
I want it. Like,
Hi, Juan.
really?
So what's your point? You don't have a moral standard to judge us on.
No, I'm not judging.
You
Stop
said you're
using the
basically
word
saying
judging.
what we're doing is
I'm-
wrong.
I'm telling
you said
you
it's
how it's
disrespectful.
making me feel.
You said it's disrespectful.
It is. I feel like
That's
it's
a moral
super
standard. That's a moral standard. Okay. That's a moral standard, but where do you get that moral standard?
from you guys fucking standing out here
No,
with a
no, no, no.
6-foot wooden cross.
Where do you get your moral standard to determine that's disrespectful?
From what I just witnessed with my own goddamn eyes.
Okay. That was extremely disrespectful.
Good. So I guess we're equal then, aren't we?
No, because I haven't really been disrespectful to you. I've been very polite. I introduced myself.
Standing out here with this in front of a local business,
Is that a blanket?
waiting for people to
On a
come.
public
And it's
sidewalk.
not my fault you guys haven't had anyone to stop. But I'm sure that's your plan and your process. I mean,
don't-
you're handing out this stuff, aren't you?
We don't force anyone.
I hope
We
you
don't
guys
force
don't freeze.
Like,
So
okay.
good luck.
Jared, what's happening is you're angry because you know God is real.